Hello guys, welcome to my tutorial. Today we'll be making a maxi dress. So here I'm starting by drawing a basic pattern. So I drew my horizontal and vertical lines. What I'm doing there, I'm outlining the waist, the bust line, and the curve line. So here I'm repeating so that I can have a straight line aligned. There I'm aligning. That's my waistline, that's my bust line, and I'm going to label them waist and bust. I'm going to measure my shoulder, and then I'm going to go down and measure the shoulder measurement again. I'm going to do it going down, then I'm going to connect. Then that's my underarm measurement. Then now I'm measuring my bust measurement, and I placed it there. And then I'm going down by 1 inch just to make a shoulder slide. Then I'm measuring my neckline, which is 3:3, which is a basic number. And then I'm going to try and find my midpoint on my armhole, which I divide the length of the armhole by 2. And then I join the dot. There I'm going to do my waist measurement, and I'm going to try and create a dot. So the extra one is for the dot measurement. So here I made a slight mistake because the dot that I was going for was not going to give me the effect that I wanted. And then I will end up altering it as the video goes on, because this one was not gonna give me a snatched under bust, but it was just gonna be an ordinary dot. So what you see me doing there is outlining my under bust, which I divided the length between the distance between the bust and the waist, that I divided by 2 and created my under bust measurement. You can always measure the under bust measurement, but there I divided by 2 because it was like something very the alteration that I did while I was there. But then I also went down by 1 inch. Here is my complete pattern, and there I was trying to cut out where the dot is so that I can outline it on the fabric, so that I can redraw it, so I can know where the dot is. So that pattern, you can see there is a zipper there, which means this is a back pattern, but it also have a front pattern if you look at the neck. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the front first, and then I will cut I'm going to cut the back first, and then I'm going to cut the front later. So when I cut the front later, I simply just fold out the zipper, and then the neckline I cut it in a deeper wave than on the 1/2 inch situation there. So yeah, there I'm just simply trying to copy the dot on my fabric. If you can see, the fabric is laid on. I'm just trying to open there, so I can trace where if you can check my neckline there, I have 1 inch, 2 lines, 1 inch and 3. So there I'm going to cut on the 1 inch because this is a back pattern. So another thing that I forgot to do was to put allowances around, but then at the end of the day it worked for me. But then I was lucky, so you have to, if you don't put the extra allowances when you are drawing your pattern, then you will have to put it on when you're cutting the fabric, which is something that I didn't do. But then amazingly the dress fitted without any alterations. So there I was cutting off the pattern. Here I'm just trying to cut off some knots that will remind me of this is a waistline, this is a hip line, or this is an underbust. So when I sew, I can match them to say, okay, waist to waist, bust to bust, so that the fabric can align. So here I'm just simply tracing back that dart so that it can act as a guidance for me to see where I have to do the dots. So here we just sewing it all together. So I have sewed the top and I'm just attaching the bottom. Let me know if you will want more detailed tutorial on how to sew together. And that's my dress, how to sew together everything. So that's my beautiful dress. I actually wore it going to work, and it was an amazing experience. One of my coworkers even asked me if I bought it somewhere like Truworth and stuff. So that made me feel really good. So that's me just adding some net classes, because hello, I'm a kind of net. So yes, it looked good, it felt good. Bye bye.